Hi there, so we're now at the end of February. It is the 27th of February, and I just thought I'd give you a quick run through of how the plants are coming on in the greenhouse, on the allotment, and also in the keeler at home. So what I've got here is the giant onions. The strain that I've got now is the Mackenzie onion. New on the block this year. It's from Joe Mackenzie's reselected seed from originally was received from Peter Glazebrook seed, but he's grown it for probably six to 8 years now, and he's managed to get his own strain off it. So I'm having a crack at some of the Mackenzie giant onions, and as you can see, they're really big size this year. The ones I've got at home are from Peter Glazebrook stock, and they're probably equal size, the ones that were started early, but we do have a later batch. So for size comparison, that's them there. The ones at the front were potted up on the 11th of February, and the ones at the back there are still to be potted up. Over the next week, I'm going to be setting up the RTA system in the greenhouse at home, and hopefully I'll manage to get some of the giant onions potted up into the final pot. So my plan this year is to grow 24 giant onions in canna cocoa, and hopefully I've got the opportunity with some of the plants here to push the boundaries of the giant onion record. So fingers crossed, we'll get something decent out of it. On the back shelf, leeks are the Cumbrian pot leek. And for size comparison, that's them there. So they're really big. They're in I think the 4 litre pot or 3.75 litre pot. These are rose pots, so they're doing really well. So Cumbrian pot leek. I'm gonna have a crack at the Pot Leek Society National, and on the right I have got Yorkshire Giants. So they're doing really well as well. Yorkshire Giants on the side there. So I'm going to have a crack at growing 12 in cocoa and 24 in soil in the trenches. So yeah, really happy with the plants this year. They're looking really well. Plenty to go at. Cannot really complain. So we've got the beast from the east on the way. Well, actually, it's not on the way, it's here. Looking outside, nice and warm in the greenhouse, and it's -3 outside already. It's absolutely freezing. So we'll have temperatures set. I'll just shut the greenhouse door because I don't want the heat getting out. It's nice and warm in there. So we've got temperatures set to hit -10 tonight. I can't see it happening, but if we go off what the weather says, we're in for another few inches of snow. We've already had, 3 inches of snow already, and we're set to get some more over the next few days. A few inches tonight, a few inches tomorrow night. So not much getting done in the way of the outside work. So I'm going to be going down the greenhouse at home. Work-wise, we're meant to be working outside, so that ain't happening. So I'll be able to get the greenhouse at home sorted, and we'll have plenty to look at. So what I'll do is I'll stop the video and then we'll continue at home. Alright, so we're now in the greenhouse at home, in the keeler greenhouse, and what I've got here are the onions which we set away. This is the later batch which was sown on the 25th of October. The difference with these ones on the allotment is, well, two things actually. I've actually got them in canna cocoa, and also some of the ones what we've got there are from Peter Glazebrook's long-necked seed. If you've visited any of the shows which Peter Glazebrook shows his giant onions at, you'll see that his have got a distinct look about them. They've actually got a really long neck, so not very many people have been able to mimic what Peter does, but he's doing something, whether it's the seed or he grows them from pips, or in fact we don't actually get any of the long-necked seed. I don't know, but Peter has kindly sent us some long-necked seed, so plan is try and grow a few of them and get them on the show bench. So what about there, the later batch of giant onions, there is 25 plants there, and these are the bigger ones which were set away a little bit earlier. The clips at the top need tidied up a little bit, but just for size comparison, I'll just squeeze over this end here. That's them there. They're about 3 to 4 inches around now, but they are starting to grow pretty quickly. So yeah, there's all the onions in here are grown in Canna Cocoa. Lights over the top of them are the CLF or CFL bulbs. And over the next week, as I said earlier, all of the plants which are in here will be going into the greenhouse on the allotment, weather permitting, and everything will be emptied out of here, and I'll start and put them all up into their final pots. So the pot system I'm using is the RTA system. I will be using supplementary lighting again, but with the onions, some of them will be going down the allotment and grown in containers. So that's it. Just a quick one from at home, but all of the plants are looking good. Quick butchers at the dahlias, all of them starting to spring to life now. Loads of cuttings ready to be taken. Just got to try and get some time to do it this week. So that's it. Thanks for watching.